finally we are back. I hope you continue listening to the messages that the National Unity Platform Party President has for us this evening. And he's still here in the studio with us. We'll be carrying on. Mr. President, you're welcome once again. And earlier on, like I said, you are explaining to us your idea to partner with other political political parties in the fight for a new Uganda. You can carry on.
Thank you very much. I appreciate, and I'll also add my voice on yours to request our listeners to excuse us, but also to understand the circumstances under which we operate. Now, I was saying that we are willing and ready to work with everybody that wants change. And I mentioned that initially we were not even a political party, because we started out as a political movement that sought to unite all political players. We had hoped to go into the 2021 election as a united force of change. Unfortunately, some members in the opposition, like we said some time ago, are only concerned and focused on their positions, and they will fight any composition that threatens those positions. This came to play when we saw the DP being compromised and others to ensure that we don't work together. But still, the people of Uganda were united nevertheless, and they went ahead to deliver a resounding victory against Museveni, although it was rigged. This time around, we have spent these past 5 years in conversations with various people, including Dr. Kiza Besigye and his team, General Mugisha Muntu and his team. We've had a conversation with our brother Jimmy Akena and his team, and many others. The agenda is to get all the people that are tired of the Museveni dictatorship to work together. And we hope by the time of the 2026 election, we will have garnered a substantial, membership in that coalition of the willing to see that we push together for the change that we so badly need.
Thank you so much. We radio enko ni mano chalo party National Unity Platform gin mira gitia duum to 12 mena ni mano ke gina lo hala haita la melo Uganda da gel tikere gena duum to 12 kere miri mena de ka chekere party okene mena jalo nyolo ya cheli ne mena ni mano kelo alo hala haita la meti ni enko ni utio na de ka chekere jod duchu ento member so kene me tiugini di party afat ginango tigini kala chekere nerugi mena kene paro ka pegi ken geto ko ni endo tiu ku bergi no ko Karchel ke party okene ko bra poni mano party bala mano Democratic Party chawne tiame dum ginu ti odoya ko bod gamet me ko jono ko nino jame tikir ginu pe yore ko ni chawne ginu ko ga chike Jimmy Akena ko ga chike Mugisha Muntu mano mena ni mano karchel party okene amedan tikir neno ke tam ke chunya chil mena ni mano laro lo Uganda ilo chameti. Now Mr. Party President of the would also ask you to make your comment. Today we've had a High Court ruling that has seen us see the shortest time of a member of parliament in the parliament. Even you went to parliament through by-election, but yours wasn't that short. As the party, what will you make for Elias Luimbazi Nalokola?
Thank you very much. It's interesting. It is not only the shortest period that a member of parliament has been in parliament, but it has been a case of very many firsts. It is the first election where you see an armored vehicle, Mamba, getting into the polling station during voting. The first time where you see a person elected to be a member of parliament, but they are delayed unreasonably to be gazetted. And even when they are gazetted, the first time to see a member of parliament being sworn in the speaker's office and not the chambers of parliament. So it has been so many cases that are unprecedented, but also it has been probably the shortest election petition. There are many other petitions that are not even yet decided, but this was decided in just a number of days. Why? Because the courts are not independent. Here comes a situation where the world has been watching the military, which is under the control of General Museveni, brutalize a candidate, brutalize people in uniform and in plain clothes, where it is known. But now the victim was turned into a culprit. And yes, they went ahead, Judge Naamanya went ahead to, overturn the election of Honorable Narukola. We've seen that, and like it was said by Honorable Narukola himself, that it was not him on trial, but it was the court on trial. And the court has gone ahead to expose itself. We, as a national unity platform, of course, will challenge it in the appellate court. But we also know that since the judiciary is not independent, if the Court of Appeal does the same thing, we are more than happy to go back to the people of Kawempe, and they'll once again deliver an even more resounding victory against Museveni, like they have historically done. For the last more than 25 years, the NRM has never won that seat. The people have always put their feet down. This was the beginning of a protest vote. And the shameless Museveni and his regime just won't take no for an answer from the people of Kawempe. We know where the people stand. The people know where they stand. And they will, any time of the day, any time of the week, and twice on Sunday, deliver that humiliating defeat against General Museveni.
Electoral Commission Act dictates that if it's 6 months to general election, by-elections are always not held. This May, to the people of Kawempe North, will it be from the party as national unity platform, or?
Well, we are appealing against that judgment, and when we appeal against it, then the Honorable Narukola will continue to do his work until the appellate court pronounces itself. And should it also do it haphazardly and in haste like it was done, then we are happy to go back to the people of Kawempe, like I've mentioned. Of course, we know we live in a country where laws are nothing more than the paper on which they are written. But still, we'll swim with the tide, and we will persevere through.
Thank you. Right, so in radio, party president ya penya mana penya kere amaho maneno ngola mobility tinini ngol ko paduong ngol ko monome ko ki haduong ai kot ngol mana me parliament monome kawe tumalu amano areas limbazi na lokora pedung bidu mede beda me parliament na penye imando ho beda me parliament dunga na ho banchu lo ni lo Uganda do poro bilo beda titira lo ala na hen party president bi wor by election rende ho riuri ente ko ni manu peka chaki achiel keket ko gina moti mere situation scenario moti me bera chaka ikom yero na lo kola pola ma achiel bera chaki me parliament bera na kalo ma achiel mario bera chaki me yera me parliament me dum marka umon bera duong ado lala ma me no kera do bera chaki me parliament tuni parliament e ka ote quere officer speaker ko dangi bera da chaki manu me jotero koho ikom yera ka ote ngol yunge kara titiri do ngalo alo mo kiho otiyo kara chel kero ko dangi jo wono jo podo chung jo podo bol queer jo pola oneno pe haduong to twal e kara me yera me Kawempe malo eto ko ni chalo do ngol ko ti do nyika chikere ngola mere gino ti ame oriyo do ko ni mu kiho me o kwer ni gin to yen kara chikere ngola ame o kato ni ana pe dangi ka do ngo pien do chik me do lo yera ko ni mo do la bisiel o pedo mo yera ngato ke no be balanga yente ko ni mano of course gindo ti ame chawani wor ko ni mu kiho me kwaye ka o kiho ri mudang na lokola potiet me de teacher chala me parliament mano me Kawempe imaro. As we get to conclude, of course you need to listen to some calls.
Absolutely.
2 and 3 like that.
Yeah, maybe before we go to the calls, with your indulgence, I take long to come.
Thank you for watching Lango News channel. Please subscribe for more updates.